I want to give you some stretches that are going to help with your back pain. And we're going to address stretches for the 3 hamstrings, and I'll briefly explain how we're thinking about it in terms of creating space and getting relief in your low back. What's common in people is having a fixed pelvis or a pelvis that is stuck either in an extended position, which is rather rare, or a flexed forward tilted position. And how we're going to change the hamstring so that we get some movement back here in this, and to take pressure off the low back, take compression out of the spine, and make you get you feeling better. So first we're going to do the medial hamstring, okay? Now all 3 of these hamstrings are attached very almost on top of each other at the bottom of the pelvis here, and one of them attaches to the lower leg on the outside, and the other 2 attach to the lower leg on the inside. And so they actually do not attach to the big bone here. And we want to change these in order to change your lower back. So we're going to do the medial hamstring first. So we'll be down on the mat. We'll do the 3 stretches on the right leg first. On my right foot, I'm going to have a bit of a wide stance, a little wider than shoulder width. And if you can turn your foot in, great. Otherwise, you can keep it straight. You want to get your arm on the inside of your leg and your hand, thumb, and finger behind your heel on the mat. So I'm going to lean forward to start. I'm going to remember this is resistance stretching. So I'm going to produce the resistance with my heel of my right foot to drive that heel back, sit back. I'm resisting, and then let it go and come back to the start. So drive the heel back. My arm and leg are pressing against each other. As I resist, let it go. Resist, and let it go. We're going to do short sets of about 8 reps on each stretch. Drive that heel back, resist in the beginning and resist throughout, and then let it go. Resist, let it go. Resist. Keep those ribs up in your body. Don't sink to the ground. Keep them up. Keep your pelvis extended. Resist. Let it go. Resist. Let it go. Okay. Whew. Nice stretch for the medial hamstring. Nice resistance stretch. Central hamstring. We're going to do this central hamstring on our back. We're going to lie down. So get yourself a bolster or a pillow, and we're going to stay on the right leg. So we're going to lie down, put the right leg in the air, flex the foot. So I like to keep a little bend in my knee. I'm going to interlock my hands behind my back, and the start position is the leg at the furthest point away. Your arms are straight. Now I'm going to arch my low back a little bit just to keep my glutes down. They don't have to be touching the mat, but you just want to create a little arch in the low back. Don't strain, just a little bit. And then resist with your leg driving away, and then pull it in. Resist, let it go. Resist right in the beginning. So with the foot straight ahead, we're getting the central hamstring. Let it go. Resist, let it go. Resist, let it go. Resist. Now only take the leg as far as you can keep resisting. If the resistance starts to wane, the stretch is over. Right? We want to stay in the resistance. That's how we change the fascia. Resist right in the beginning. Get a good start. Let it go. Resist. Let's do a couple more. Arch that low back. That helps to keep the stretch in the hamstring. Okay? Oh, great. Tough tissue. Now roll on out of that. And now we're going to do a stretch for the lateral hamstring. And I'll face this way so you can see my right leg stretching. So I'm going to have my forearms down on the chair. You can, if you can't get down too far, you kind of want to get your torso parallel to the ground if possible. So I'm going to have my hip over my foot, again, a slight bend in the knee. And then I'm slowly going to lift my left leg, keeping my hips square, and the stretch happens, and then you bring it down and relax. You bring the left leg up, keep your hips square, and you get the stretch all, and then let it go. You want to relax your foot. See, that goes right into the lateral hamstring. Let it go. Again, we're going to do 8 reps about on each of these. Resist. Let it go. The resistance is that your body weight is on your foot and you're lifting your other leg, and this is lengthening. Let it go. You can put your fingertips into the muscle group here, and as you lift, you can feel it contract and lengthen. Couple more. You feel that lateral hamstring. Keep your ribs in, tuck your tailbone under. Resist. And the left leg that you lift up, keep it internally rotated. Turn it in. Okay. I think that was about 8. Okay. All right. 3 hamstrings on the right leg. Really nice. So relax the shoulder. Okay. Now, we'll do the same thing on the left leg. Start with the medial hamstring. Resist. Let it go. Resist. Let it go. Resist. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. 2 more. Try to resist right in the beginning and all the way through. Let it go. Okay. It's a workout, right? This is a great workout. And you get stronger and more flexible and better aligned. Brain stretch, central hamstring. Flex the foot, bend the knee, arch the back, resist. Let it go. Resist. Let it go. A little more challenging to keep the arch and the low back on this leg because this leg is tighter on me. You might find your asymmetries yourself. The difference between your 2 legs. Resist. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Resist. Let it go. And 1 more. Okay. Okay. Lateral hamstring on the left leg. Remember, these are stretches for your hamstrings, resistance stretches that are going to help with pain and space in your low back. So I'm going to be on our left foot. We're going to get down on our chair, have our hip over our knee, a little bend in the knee, and there's 1. You want to bring the right foot all the way back to get a good start, to get the muscle contracted. Now I'm bringing it all the way back, but I'm not placing it on the floor. Right? I think that's 3. Keep the ribs in your body, keeping the pelvis tucked, extended. That'll keep the muscle shorter. We want a better contraction that way. It's easier to contract the muscle in the shorter position. Keep the contraction and lengthen it. Breathe through your nose as a nice guide to improve your cardiovascular health. And let's do 1 more. Okay, wow. More open chest, more upright, more space in the lower back. Do 3 sets and increase the repetitions. Get it up to 20 reps. And let us know how you feel.